I mean, I had there was other interests, but it just felt like this was the place for me to be, especially coming back home with family so close, and just talking to the coaches, being here, being around, just feeling the energy of the new staff and the new guys in the building. No, it's not like places where you go and they've been there 10, 15 years, and it kind of gets like going through the motions. So you kind of feel the energy, and it just felt like a place I needed to be.
You know, to be back in the state where you have family here.
I mean, it was just like perfect timing. Everything just worked out the way it should. And me being from Memphis, born and raised in Memphis, went to the University of Memphis, so I'm very familiar with the area. Got a lot of family out here, so it made sense for me to be here, be home. I mean, that's big. Any big injury that guys have, it normally takes a year. That second year is when you see the comeback around and see guys get to their true form. So, I'm ready to show what I can do, ready to show what I can bring to this team and just to contribute.
Good quarterback?
Yeah, he's definitely a good competitor, a great competitor, a dog on the field. He's one of those guys that, he makes it easy for you to play for. Once you see your quarterback out there running the ball, taking hits like a running back, it kind of gives you a pride playing for a guy like that.
Texted him yesterday. I know a little bit about him. Just seeing him on social media and throughout last season, he's just a complete competitor. Tough guy. Seems like a tough guy to play for. So looking forward to working with him.
You told me you just crossed paths, I guess. What were you?
It was big. Got the chance to talk to Ethan Posey, former center in Cleveland. He's telling me a lot about him. He raved about him, and like I said, it's just an opportunity that I feel like he can take me to the next level.
What is it? Your strengths.
I think that's important for any offense. You got to give guys time to make plays. Got to give the quarterback time to get the ball to playmakers. The guys we got coming in. So that, along with the run game, is all important. Well, I think we just mentioned Coach Munchak. I feel like coming in, he gave me a great foundation. He helped me lay a great foundation of fundamentals. I feel like since that point, like I said, I've struggled my rookie year, but every year I've gotten better. Every year I've taken a step, and that's what I want to continue to do. Take a bigger step each year. But every single year I've gotten better, man, and started off with a good foundation.
What is the next step for you?
Hopefully, a guy that's a consistent anchor, a guy that can be looked at as one of the best centers in this league.
How important is that brought you here? What do you like?
Biggest factor, Bill Callahan. His resume speaks for itself. Coached a lot of great guys. Heard a lot of great things about him, and I think it's a good opportunity for me to continue to grow my game and take that next step as a player.
Yeah, DB coach, DB background, defensive coordinator. We've spoken briefly already today too. I'm just really excited to get to work with him, someone who has a lot of experience in the game, and the staff that is here as well, the defensive staff as well as the offensive staff. But mainly the defensive staff I've met today. Everybody's just, I can just see it in their eyes. They're ready to get things rolling. So it's giving me a lot of juice. This was actually a team I did a pre-draft visit coming out in 2017. So I'm a little familiar with the area, and just seeing a lot of energy in the building, a lot of the guys that I met today, coaches, staff, everybody just has a smile on their face. I'm really happy. So I feel like I'm gonna fit in.
What do you think you bring to this team, and how would you describe your style of play?
I'm a competitive guy, really physical technician, and I think, I'm a brother. I've always been a part of a brotherhood or a team, being able to excel in a locker room and a culture of winning. So, when that's the standard, which I feel like it is here, I feel like they get the best of me. So, I'm really excited to implement what I have and also to earn the respect of everybody in the building. That's my number one goal.
How much did
incorporate that?
I think the number one thing, again, is just earning respect, doing what I have to do on the field, in the media room, getting my body right and letting people see that first, and then, when it's time to speak or to pick my spots, do that. And at the end of the day, I'm just being myself, so if you're around me, I like to push people, and I hope to be pushed as well. So that's the culture that we're gonna try to, that I'm gonna try to bring here is just, one that, we're all competing, but in a healthy manner, to make sure that we're all getting the best out of each other.
Aggressive.
Titans.
I think, my mindset is obviously to come in and be the best version of myself. Come in and just, showcase who I am. And I think, me being that will be enough.
You said that you're a guy who you feel like is on the rise, and you kind of referred to this team as being that as well, as like an up-and-coming team. Do you think there's kind of a culture fit there for a team that's looking to kind of come into a new era and build a competitive roster with big opportunity for yourself?
Absolutely. I mean, obviously, I love to compete. And so, being able to come to a team like this, we're building something special. And I definitely want to be a part of that.
Kenneth, you said coming here that
Yeah, I definitely think, I'm a guy on the rise. I think, everybody's journey is different. I think my story, may not have had the storybook, story that people may have wanted. I came out, and, had some ups and some downs. And I think, after this past season, was able to, put together and showcase my abilities. And I think, to expect more of that in the future.
what do you feel like was different about last season?
I just feel like, I was definitely more of a confident player, being more of a, confident player. The first few years I kind of, had some injuries that I dealt with, and just kind of getting back to myself. When I play with that confidence, when I play with that fire, I think, I'm definitely, one of the best guys. So
How would you describe your?
I think, with my ability, I can play every down. I take pride in being on the field at all times and being a general. I think, aside from the athletic ability, aside from, running around, flying around, hitting, I truly do believe I'm a general. I'm able to, get everybody lined up, able to, know the ins and outs of the defense, and I take tremendous pride in that.
You spend much.
Need to think about a new jersey number yet, by chance. You do have to change the number.
Yeah, I know K9 is not going to be existing anymore. Obviously, because of the late great Steve McNair, but yeah, I've taken some things into consideration, and so we're going down that journey right now. When we figure it out, you guys will know.
How much pride do you take, Kenneth, in